talking about different leadership things, and we're both in positions now at team leader. I'm coaching and growing the loan officers at our company. What's a mistake early on that you made, and how is that shaping your leading now today?
Yeah. Well, I can think of a few specific examples for sure. We've all fallen on our face, many times in our career, and I'm no different for sure. So when I came into this particular office, I came from another Keller Williams, and we had a track record of success there, and we had certain things that really worked. We had other things that didn't. But my goal was to bring the best of what we had there to our new office. That I'd be leading these people, implementing the best of what we had before. What I quickly realized is that I was trying to lead without earning trust first and without learning who the people were that I was leading. So I started implementing things, and they kind of went over like a lead balloon. There's no doubt about it. And I certainly failed with a lot of those. And trust me, I got a lot of what we'll call feedback on a lot of those things.
Yeah.
So what I had to do was take a step back, and I had to really start to learn who my people were. That's true in any part of your life, but you have to learn who your audience is and then who the people are that you're trying to lead. So what I was trying to do was lead and implement without that trust coming first. So one of the ways that I decided to interact with my agents and really get to the core of who they were was using this tool that we have. It's a personality assessment essentially, but it's tailored towards real estate in particular. So when I have our agents take this personality assessment, what we do afterwards is we sit down and go through the results together. What this does is it helps me learn more about them on a deeply personal level, but then it also helps them learn more about themselves and how they communicate, how they operate, how they interact with others. And what's really great is that we can tailor that around lead generation, how to operate their business, who they should and shouldn't be contacting, and then most importantly, those lead generation styles that they probably ought to be staying away from. Most agents hate cold calling. I think everybody in this world probably hates cold calling, but there are some agents that are really good at it.
Yeah.
And by taking these personality assessments, they understand their strengths, their weaknesses, and it really helps us fine tune who they are as an agent, who they are as a person, and it helps me get to know who they are on a much deeper level. And then when I have that information, I can start tailoring that around how my leadership comes into play every single day. So we have a philosophy here about communication, seeking first to understand before we make a judgment or before we take action. And that's one area where I really fell short when I first came in here is just assuming that I knew everything and not taking the time to really understand what was going on, who the people were. So if I can say anything, that was a huge lesson that I learned moving forward.
That's a tough one to swallow sometimes too, because it's like I got to hold on. And I think for me, it's definitely like I try to do the Socrates method, and I had a boss early on that was just shove everything down your throat, and I never reacted well to that as a salesman. So I was on the other side. So where I come in now is I ask a bunch of questions, and I, like my team usually knows, like, okay, Dante, what are you trying to get at? I'm like, I'm not going to tell you the answer here. Like, I want us to figure it out together, because there has been times, it's rare, but there has been times where I'm asking the questions and it becomes like, oh no, my point was wrong. Like yours is accurate. But more times than not, as I'm talking to salespeople, loan officers, whatnot, it's like, okay, yeah, if we do answer this question honestly, then whatever I was trying to get to is going to be the natural and thought is from like a leadership standpoint. So yeah, I mean, it's we all make mistakes. I mean, the biggest thing is giving grace to our people, because just remembering that we made the mistakes too.
That's right.